Hey, we're here today. We're going to find out which of these festive fruits should festoon your classroom. We're going to talk about that and more here in the Podclass. For round one, we're going to try the baker's favorite, Granny Smith's and the Pink Ladies. Real quick, some facts about the Granny Smith.
I love that we have facts.
Did you know that the Granny Smith was actually made or found by a granny?
Oh, that's why they call it. That makes a lot of sense.
Granny Smith's apples were created by Granny Ann Smith of Ryde, New South Wales.
Oh, her name was really Granny. Oh, I thought they were like calling her.
No, her
old.
nickname. No, her
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
New South Wales in 1868. Let that sit. It was actually invented by someone named Granny.
Oh, I love it.
Granny Smith. Her last name is Smith.
Oh.
Bakers love them for cooking. They got the
tart?
When you cook them, they actually sweeten up and they're very firm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then when you're unsweet, that's when you get the tart. Or sorry, when they're uncooked, that's when you get the tartness.
Okay.
And then let's see for Pink Ladies. The Pink Lady over here, we have the actual Pink Lady. Sometimes Pink Ladies are sold as Crips Pink. Crips Pink's actually the real apple. Pink Lady is a trademark, so that they have to meet certain requirements. They can't be sold as Pink Ladies unless they're very strictly the right pink color, the right size.
pinkish.
Okay, so that's funny because I actually got Simple Truth is the Smith's brand or whatever, the
And
organic.
they're Crips Pink.
And I was like, Crips. I was like starting to wonder,
Yeah, little gangsta.
yeah, with little gangsta apples.
Gangsta apples.
It was originally developed in the 70s in Australia. It's a blend of Golden Delicious and Lady Williams.
Wow.
And it's got a sweet tart flavor. So which one are we going to start with? Do we want to start with Pink Lady or are we going to start with Granny Smith?
Doesn't matter. I don't care.
All right, let's grab Granny Smith. And that's
right.
the traditional there.
Are we all grabbing
Yeah,
this?
absolutely.
Okay.
You know, and it's just fitting that we have Johnny Eats on our
What's
nice
going
little
on,
video
everybody?
here. And it's like, something about eating. But these Granny Smiths are the ones that have grown in my backyard. I have an apple tree that's very mature.
It's very cool.
Yeah, and it's so funny because little Tony was sick last week, and so I was looking
How's
for something
little
to
Tony?
do. He's wonderful.
He's
so
cute. I haven't met
much.
him in person yet, but
Okay, did you see the video where I told him that I ate his Halloween candy?
the Jimmy Kimmel joke, that was rough.
Ooh,
It's hard to watch that. It's sad.
He was really bummed out. Wow, this is a really solid
it
apple.
was
This is a good
pretty
apple.
tart. Really
it's
tart.
just like Granny used to make. No, seriously, it's good.
Which is shocking because I'm like, I can't grow anything to save my life, and it just kind of keeps coming.
These have a very good smell.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're so. It's almost like you're drinking
it brings
a
you,
cup of apple juice.
brings you to the kitchen.
making a hard cider.
I'm learning way more than about apples.
I don't know if
I
we're
thought.
going to eat the whole apple. That might be a problem.
No.
We got a lot of apple to eat.
Yeah,
That's
I do
right.
a whole apple.
Listen, just bag them up.
It's just like eating too much fish. I'm gonna get like some kind of vitamin. overload.
I don't know. Do we need to rinse out between?
Like a palate?
Like a palate cleanser?
It's all apple.
Get what they call it, like a lime
If it was
sorbet.
like apples and oranges, this is all apple.
Pink Lady.
Here we go. Cheers.
How pretty, I know. I love the pink ladies because they're pink.
Definitely different taste.
That is so weird. It totally
You got the little
I
tart.
nails your taste
I
buds.
never realized
How
what
sweet they were.
what a difference.
I'm like an apple is an apple is an apple, right?
I gotta tell you, when you first bite into the Granny, you hit the apple right away. This takes a second. And then once it hits. It's good.
It's sweet. Oh, it's so good.
That's really good.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm a sucker for Granny Smith, but
Who isn't? Granny
I think-
Smith is a beautiful woman.
I think the Pink Lady stole my heart.
Oh, I know.
What do you say?
I think I have to go the Granny.
Granny?
Granny Smith, yeah.
Well, what do you got?
Gosh, I don't know. As much as I want to say the one that I
Gotta be
grew in
the
my
tiebreaker
yard,
now.
but honestly, I like the pink lady because it's I'm such a sweetaholic.
All right.
Seriously, I'm one of those people that after I eat a big meal, I'm like, oh, now I need something
I think
sweet.
I was favoring that because it came right out fresh out
yeah.
of your tree. God only knows what hands and
Oh no! I know they're like
machinery this went through, but
Listen, so we actually watched a big thing this past. I think it was in the end of September. We were learning about apples, and I showed him a video, and it was they don't understand that if you go out to an orchard, you just pick. But some of the things that were kind of funny was they showed it how it goes to the factory, and how all the other ones that don't look as nice, they get rumbled on in another bath and put. And they're pretty much what you're saying is they get thrown in the trash or they get smashed into something else. But
Tell me a little bit about your fetish for the Dutch brothers. You talk about. Are you sponsored by them? What's going on?
I wish,
We're
man.
trying.
I know. Listen, I'm gonna write a nice little note to them.
They look amazing. Is it shakes? Is it coffee? What's
Coffee.
Yeah, it's called.
Okay, I'm
So
not
they
a
have.
coffee guy.
They do have shakes.
So
though.
you've heard of this little place called $4 or $5?
Yeah. I think
This
I
is
have.
like $6.
Ah.
Starbucks. Okay.
Okay. Well, you know what?
It does cost a little more.
All right.
No,
All
this
right.
one isn't actually. It's actually Starbucks is more because I actually would go there a lot. This was $4 to get an iced pumpkin breve.
Because I only drink the Rebels.
Do they
because I
have-
Oh,
don't
that's
drink
why. Because
coffee.
you drink the energy
Do
drink.
they have sandwiches and things like
No.
that too?
No, but
or-
they do have like
There's
small little
pastries
pastries and
and-
stuff.
God, it looks so good. I wish I
It's-
was a coffee drinker.
I love coffee.
I go there for the Rebels. It's a fruit drink.
Yeah.
It's an energy drink.
Yeah.
You get all the different fruit flavors.
Cool.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's-
they're
Yeah.
pretty.
I just the only few times I've seen you. I was
I know I have like a problem. I'm pretty sure.
For round two, we're going to look at the number one. I would say this is probably the number one seed was, and I don't have a bracket, but
The
Yeah.
bracket.
the number one seed. This was the one with the most responses was the Honeycrisp.
okay.
Okay.
Versus the most traditional apple, the Red Delicious.
This is the
Oh.
Honeycrisp.
This is the Honeycrisp. So the Honeycrisp originates back in Minnesota in 1991. Their story's not very interesting. It doesn't mean the Honeycrisp aren't delicious. They pack a punch of a honey gold with the crisp of a macoon.
Oh.
If I don't think I said that right.
Okay.
Honeycrisp, orange red, but this is actually green because I think it's a little out of season, but that's okay. They begin orange, striping, yellow color. Juicy and sweet flesh makes them a favorite among apple lovers. Oops.
Oh man.
Please tell me
Alright.
through the magic of YouTube, you're going to bring an apple pie fresh
Out of the
from
light.
behind the desk. Or
I
something.
know. Shoot, I wish I would have thought
Good
of our
Lord.
head. If I wasn't too busy dealing with the garden that died today, I probably would have brought an apple pie.
Good apple.
It's so much different though.
This is obviously more sweet
Mm-hmm.
than these were the tarts.
Hmm.
Yeah, but this one's got like it's like a sweet and then a tart, or vice versa.
Yeah, it's leaving me a little bit of a bitter back taste, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not a huge fan.
No.
Well,
You said these were a crowd favorite, though.
these are the crowd favorites.
Which I'm shocked.
See, ever since I went to the dark side to be an administrator, I just don't think like a teacher anymore.
So Red Delicious, usually these, like I said, this is the most traditional apple. This is the one you think of classic apple, like, let's see.
It's a good apple.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good apple.
That classic red apple look.
And they got the really cool bumps on the bottom. That's like the only apple that I know that looks like that.
They first created in 1880, emerging in Iowa.
Oh, Iowa.
And so what happened though, and talking about the Pink Lady, the quality control,
Yeah.
they got so over cultivated that the quality went down. That's why a lot of people don't like the Red Delicious because they think of these mushy apples. That kind of
Oh,
happen
yeah, and like
in
the multiple bags. Yeah, the big bags.
So-
yeah.
Red Delicious.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, Red Delicious. Make sure you grab one that's not with a seed. Apparently my cutter didn't know.
See,
There's like no taste.
Does nothing for me.
No. It doesn't taste like it. It's just like a squishy, nasty,
I think the other one's pretty clear, right? What do you think?
gross, negative.
Red
back
Apple
and
will
forth.
not be endorsing this podcast.
So no Red Delicious. What do you got? Honeycrisp.
Gross. Yeah,
Honeycrisp.
Honeycrisp. No way.
Honeycrisp. Honeycrisp.
Easy. That was an easy one. We have 4 more apples to eat.
Yeah,
Oh,
we got to
geez.
speed up. Let's see. All right, next one. Fuji versus Gala.
Oh boy. Okay.
Gala apples gained popularity in the past 15 years, are ideal for snacking. I think that's the Gala, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They are sometimes called a gourmet apple because their
fancy.
development was specifically aimed at a segment of the public that has been demanding better flavors in store-bought apples.
That's insane. How weird.
It's, yellow background, aromatically sweet, snappy apple. So
Snappy apple.
that's the Gala.
The snappy apple. I love it.
Yeah.
The snappy apple. Let's see. Hmm.
A lot like the other the red apple, not a ton of flavor.
No, it doesn't.
It almost tastes like a pear.
Right. It does. That's very true.
Yeah.
I'm not a big pear fan unless it's in like gorgonzola cheesecake or something.
I thought you were about to say unless you were in like
Uh-huh.
sugar syrup water.
Schnapsy.
Mm-hmm.
Fuji apple, created in Japan, 1930s. It's a
Mm.
cross between Arouse Janet, and a Red Delicious. So this is like a
Oh no, not Red
crossbreed.
Delicious, huh? Mm.
American markets. Fuji apples have become one of the most popular apple varieties. In fact, American orchards produce more Fuji apples than Japanese orchards do now.
Wow.
It's ironic. It's ironic.
I
Crisp,
know, right?
crisp, crunchy, fairly sweet, relatively low in acidity. Give this scent off that is warm and autumnal.
Ooh, autumnal.
So let's give.
Try not to get a seed.
What's the name of this again?
This is the Fuji.
The Fuji.
Oh, the Fuji. Oh, of course.
So.
I guess I should finish the apple in my mouth first.
Yeah, because now you're gonna cross bring it
Tastes
in your mouth.
tastes a little foreign.
And this is softer.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Yeah.
this is softer than so less firm than the Gala.
Oh yeah.
It's got a definitely more bright taste.
I'm a texture like this is not
This
this is not for me.
It's like you're eating a scallop.
This is mushy. This is definitely mushy.
Scallop.
Yeah.
But of the two, if you're just thinking of Gala versus Fuji,
Well, I don't like any of them, but if I had to choose, I would like that one.
See, I go with the Fuji.
I'm gonna go
Really?
with the Fuji.
Hmm.
So Fuji's gonna move on. Sorry, Kristan. Outvoted.
This one I'm gonna put over here, and I'll clean it later. Not my
Here, I
favorite.
can throw it out for you.
Thank you. I don't have weird diseases, I promise.
That's okay.
Thanks.
That's no fun.
All right. Our last round. Well, our last semi-round or whatever, quarterfinal round.
Oh, we still have to get to the finals.
Oh, jeez.
You got the Macintosh, which was one of requested by a few people, but specifically
Macintosh.
Kristan asked for Macintosh. And then the Ambrosia.
Ooh, what a
Oh.
fancy word.
So
It's an old band from the 70s, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Uh-huh.
Macintosh classic flavor that's more tart than sweet. It's a semi-juicy, with a juicy semi-crisp texture. It was found about 100 years ago by a guy named John Macintosh in New York.
Oh,
Go
see, that's
figure.
why we have them all over the orchards.
One bite can make you recall mom's apple cake or grandma's applesauce.
Ooh.
That warm apple pie you love so much. All right, so let's try the Macintosh.
You're learning a lot.
I know, it's way more than I ever
Ever would
dreamed.
think,
So it's a
right?
history lesson.
It's a little slimy.
Right. Okay, so listen, let me tell you a story about Macintosh. This is not a true Macintosh because you know, being back from East Coast, we had orchards upon orchards in this. But a true Macintosh is very crisp, and especially when it comes right off the tree. And this is not. Like, I feel like these are the ones from Sprouts. That's not normally how a Macintosh tastes. But it's okay. It's gritty, but
Not
it's
a
not
bad
supposed to be
apple.
like that. It's not supposed
But
to.
like they say, one bad apple.
Right. This
know?
is not a true Macintosh because the ones that I actually got from Sprouts last week were like super
You like
crispy.
Sprouts?
I do.
Good store.
It is. I like it a lot. I shop like I'm rich, but I'm super poor.
No, Sprouts is. I
$6
bought these at,
coffee.
I bought these at Sprouts.
Sprouts.
I'm bougie.
I bought these at Sprouts.
Bougie.
I bought these at Sprouts.
Oh,
They
boy.
got good prices on produce.
They do. You know what? And they have fresh produce. Because when I go to Smith's, all their like red peppers are super slimy and gross.
Ambrosia, last one we'll taste for quarterfinal.
Yeah.
Believed to be a cross between the Juna Gold and the Golden Delicious.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Like the
what I'm
Pink
here for.
Ladies, this
you.
Ambrosia is a trademark name, so like it's not the actual name of the apple.
Okay.
Was discovered back in the 1990s, so it's relatively new.
Oh.
They named it Ambrosia, which in Greek mythology means food of the gods. So hopefully it's supposed to be the best, right?
Oh man.
All right, Ambrosia apples are tender with a juicy with a sweet honeyed flavor and low acidity. So the Ambrosia.
Oh boy. Bottoms up. Man, too bad we're not doing
Cheers.
shots, huh?
Now you got my skin on there.
That's
Well,
okay.
My skin. That sounded really weird.
That's weird.
Oh man. No, they're both squishy.
no, this is more firm than the Macintosh.
What's a heck of an apple?
Listen, that tastes like you can. It almost gives you like a. What's that? I call it okie finoki. You know what that is? Being Italian that you are.
Okie finoki?
It's like
Mm.
anise. But like that's what I taste when I first bit into
I don't
it.
know.
It's like
I know what
It's like
anise
fennel.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. Okra?
No.
No?
It's fennel.
Oh,
But
fennel.
like I don't know, my like weird like they're not weird, but my Italian
Yeah.
family from my husband's side, they always eat okie.
You have
They
a
call it
good
okie.
palate, though. You're getting really descriptive.
Mm.
This is simply an apple.
I-
It's simply an apple. He's like, what kind of stuff are you pulling out of the sky, woman?
It's a good apple.
I
I don't know what it is about that. I like that. Maybe it's the crispiness.
I think it. Yeah, I think I like it definitely better than the Macintosh.
I'm sad because the Macintosh didn't do justice for what it is, actually.
It's a faux
can have
Macintosh.
We can have a try again some other time. So what do we say? You say you say Macintosh?
No, well, from what I know, Macintosh, yes.
I'm a huge fan of the band, so I'll go.
Ambrosia goes on. All right, semifinals. We got the Pink Ladies going up against the.
Man, more apples.
I know, right?
Just take a
Listen.
half a bite. We kind of know now.
Like Kristan.
Well, at least it's not the hot wings again, right?
True.
Too bad we didn't have the
I
camera for
still
that
have
one.
agita from that.
Pink Ladies versus the Honey Crisp. Is that how this should work, or should it be that way? Because this was the first bracket.
Yeah, this is bracket 1, bracket 2.
Okay.
This is getting old.
Somebody here is going to the finals.
I know, right? Would have thought we would get
This
so
is exciting.
legit with apples.
Thank you, sir.
Well, like I said, this is
the what?
this is the Honey Crisp.
Honey
This
Crisp.
is like the
To
top.
me, the best name. I mean, it seriously, man, it's desserty.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
The
sure.
And so here's the genesis of this. They have a new hybrid of the Honey Crisp. It's called the Cosmic Crisp.
Oh, yeah, you're saying that.
That's
Mhm.
supposed to be coming out. I think they either were supposed to hit the shelves this month or next month.
I don't know.
But they were giving out samples to media, and I said, "I'm media." So I sent them an email. I said, "We'd love to feature you on our taste test of the best apples," and they never got back to them. So now they don't get a place in apple history.
They could have been right here at this table.
Right.
Um,
This is,
I'll tell you, that's a good apple.
Honey Crisp.
it's so good.
That's a
I love
good
how
apple.
crisp it is.
So crisp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
good.
solid.
And then the Pink Lady.
Huh.
I know so much for that tiny one. You're running out of steam. Same here.
Mm-hmm. I'll take the little one too.
Ah, Pink Lady's a good apple.
It's just like it comes down to how much tart do you like.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, you're going texture too, right?
Yo, definitely.
I mean, I feel the texture's pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like that crisp though. When you
This is
get
definitely-
that crisp,
I like the Honey Crisp way better.
It's like a cookie.
It's way better. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the Gangsta apple for sure. I do, but I would really rather eat a Honey Crisp.
All right, so voting Pink Lady, voting Honey Crisp.
Honey Crisp.
Honey Crisp.
Honey Crisp. All right, Pink
Bye-bye.
Lady. See you later.
Congratulations, Honey Crisp.
Listen,
You're
we'll
the
never
finals.
have to see a doctor again. As many
No.
apples
As
like
many apples as we have.
Absolutely
Never
not.
have to
Never.
see that.
Unless you get an overwhelming amount of vitamin C.
Yeah,
or
something's
D or-
happening.
Got it.
The next thing I call into work tomorrow. Seriously, I can't come to work.
Overdosed on
I've
vitamin
overdosed
D.
on apples.
Vitamin, yeah, whatever it is. All right, last semifinal. We got two more to try, and then we'll be almost done.
Oh, yeah,
The
good Lord.
Fuji and
Keep
the
talking.
Ambrosia. We're almost there. I'm taking the small one.
All right, which one is
This
that?
is the Fuji.
Can I get the full description again?
Yeah, let's know it,
Made
please.
in Japan.
Oh yeah, yes. And then we
1930.
produce more, which is
It's a good apple.
I'm not a
Come on.
fan. No, this is the one I made you throw out.
You tried.
Blech.
You lost.
I guess maybe they're all starting to taste the same.
No, they don't. That doesn't taste like. That doesn't taste anything like these.
Oh yeah, that one is like totally. I already know.
I'm getting appled out though, man.
Well,
Ooh.
you got one more apple to try. Ambrosia.
Well, and then there's the finals.
Well, pass.
Oh man, thank you, sir. Ugh.
All right, grab
Yeah.
the Ambrosia.
All right.
Let me take a Dutch Brothers break
Well, that's why your palate's all messed up.
because I
I got my winner.
already know what mine is.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
all
I already know what mine is too.
right. So we're gonna.
I'll be real honest.
If we had to pick, I'd pick the Ambrosia again over the
Really?
Fuji.
I would totally pick the Honey Crisp.
No, we're just.
Oh.
We're just,
These two.
Oh yeah, I would pick the Ambrosia too because I'm not a
Ambrosia.
Fuji.
Yeah, okay.
So
Not
these
a
are the
Fuji.
finals.
All right, and then moving on to the finals, we don't even have to try
No,
Ambrosia versus Honey Crisp.
Honey Crisp.
Honey Crisp, you can't eat anymore. Oh, I'm gonna eat. So delicious.
Listen, your skin is shining. Well, I don't know if you have the apple sweats or if it's just nice vitamin A or whatever it is. Listen, I'm telling you.
Is that a real thing?
Have you been to what is that place called? Texas de Brazil.
Oh,
Where-
God.
Oh my God.
Look at
I can't even make it.
Sprouts,
I-
Dutch Brothers.
It's a 3% raise.
It is.
It's
Dude,
gone to her head.
Colin.
Yeah, I can't even really say anything. Anyway. All right, so you heard it here. The best apples the teacher wants to get. Parents, if you get this, you see this, get them Honey Crisps.
Oh baby.
Maybe a Cosmic Crisp when it comes out, whiter, but they didn't get us back in time, so Honey Crisp.
Yeah.
Honey Crisp, number one. Number one,
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
No,
But if I had to say,
No.
Macintosh from Buffalo, New York, baby. But Honey Crisp in Las Vegas.
Yes.
All right, this has been the first episode on YouTube for Podclass. This is Johnny Eats.
What's going
John
on?
Anzalone. That's Kristan Nigro, and I'm Jeremiah. And we're out for now. See you later.
Bye.